Call this meeting of the Monongalia County Board of Education to order. Please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Superintendent, we don't have any delegations this evening, so moving on to consent agenda.
Okay. Superintendent recommends that the board approve the consent agenda as presented to include items A, expenditures exceeding $3,000, item B, supplements and transfers, item C, the payment of salaries and accounts payable, and item D, the payment of accounts payable.
Need a motion?
So moved. Second.
Okay, any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor of the consent agenda as presented signify by aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, the same. Superintendent, unless you got something on Renaissance Academy.
I do have several items. Teresa made sure I didn't forget anything. She wrote them down for me. So, first of all, we do have, I just wanted to let the board know, we do have a bus reserved for a trip to Loudoun County on February 12th. We are planning to take as many teachers as we can get on the charter bus. And I needed to know, you think about it and let Teresa or myself know if you are interested in taking the trip. The principal there, Dr. Pretty, has confirmed that she can take our teachers on the 12th. So if any of you are interested, you're welcome to go on that, or I can get back with her and pick another date for just board members. So I just wanted to let you know that. So we do have that in the works. Again,
What's the leave time and come back time for that?
We are planning to arrive there between 10 and 10:30. It's between a 3 and a 3.5 hour trip with no stops. It's in Leesburg, Virginia. And so we think the tour will probably take us till about 2 or 2:30, and then we'd return. So we should be back probably around 5:30 or 6 maybe, unless they stop to eat or something along those lines. And then we'll probably leave, I'm guessing, probably about 6:30 or 7 in the morning.
And where will we leave from?
My guess is probably here.
Okay.
In?
Yeah, we haven't done that yet, but that's my guess. So, and then the other thing I wanted to remind board members, if you haven't done so already, if you have ideas for the bond committee, the bond promotion committee, please get those names as soon as possible to Teresa or me. I can pass them on to Teresa as well. So we're recruiting members. We have sent out letters, and we are reviewing our levy committee list, our CEFP committee list, and then our current stakeholders list for possible memberships. And we also do want to secure a chair or co-chairs as quickly as possible so that we can meet with them within the next week or so, if that's possible. We did submit the bond ballot. It's in. It's to the folks that need that here in the county. So we got that in after you approved that at our last meeting. I have already started scheduling and have been attending, actually, meetings to talk to the staff and parents about the Renaissance Academy. I was invited to UHS for their 8th grade night. They had a wonderful crowd there in the auditorium, and I took about 5 or 10 minutes to talk to the folks there. And then Teresa and I set up a little booth right there in the cafeteria where they were doing all their class visits and things, talking to teachers. And we had a lot of interest. Folks coming up and talking about how great it was. They couldn't, because this class, this 8th grade class, if it opens in 2027, they would be the first class that would have access to it. They would be seniors that year, but they would have access to the facility. So a lot of excitement generated around that. And so we'll continue to schedule those. The principals are forwarding me all their meetings. And I just wanted to say as well, if there's community meetings that you all are part of and you want me to accompany you, or you want materials, again, communicate that to Teresa or myself, and we'll make sure that that gets on my schedule as well. And tomorrow I will be meeting with my Family Advisory Council at 6:30, and we will again have a conversation with them as well about the Renaissance Academy. So they do a great job sharing out in their PTA and their LSIC meetings and their Faculty Senate meetings. So we've hit the ground running, and we'll be doing our tour for the next several months. Then I just wanted to share, since we're public this evening, for the public's information, if anybody needs more information on the Renaissance Academy, I would highly recommend that you visit our website. We have got FAQs, frequently asked questions, on there. We've got videos. We've got presentations of the process all the way from the research to the design phase. And we've got bond information on there. So it is chock full of information. Get on there. You can't miss it. There's a drop-down tab at the very right hand on the very first page of our website. You can't miss it. So jump on there, and you'll get all kinds of information. And if you have further questions, please contact us here at the board office. So that's my report on the Renaissance Academy.
Okay, thank you.
I just had a question about the teachers. How are they being selected? Is it first come, first served? Want to sign up?
Yes, we're
Okay.
opening it up to all the teachers. We are hoping that if we get a significant amount of interest and we can't take everybody, we have another date in April that we're looking at, I think, that we could take another bus load. It's
And
another professional learning day for teachers, and if they're interested, and we get a second load that want to go down and visit it.
Okay.
I
You're
think we'll-
talking high school teachers, correct?
primarily, yes. Yeah. They'll be the ones that are in it, so we wanted to
Right.
expose them to,
You said all teachers, I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure you.
I guess we wouldn't turn anybody
Because
away.
I'm thinking middle school would probably be interested too.
I think if somebody
just that
expressed
they're-
interest and we had room, we'd probably
Okay.
take anybody that wanted to go.
I would think the middle school teachers would be good also, because
Mhm. Right.
to promote it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and if the
They're gonna be-
vision for the future is to take the current building we are using and use that for middle school technical education, then I could see both of those groups being very active.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I think that's all I had.
Okay, moving on to personnel. Okay, tonight we're going to consider the superintendent's contract, and I need a motion to put this on for a vote.
So moved.
The superintendent can
Yeah,
recommend his own
You
contract.
can't react.
I can't recommend my own contract.
I'll second it.
Jen did?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll say-
she motioned, I
You looked
seconded.
at me, you're looking at me, and I was thinking, I don't think that.
No.
Anyhow, board members, questions or comments? You've had a chance, it's in your file to read this over the last week, and everything is as I believe we had conversations last week, so. Any questions or comments?
I think when people see the contract, they need to understand it's for a 3-year period, so the salary is to be divided up in there in different increments. Because that's always a question with any superintendent contract. That's the only way we can do it. There can be no adjustment to the salaries during that 3-year period or any other type of enhancements. So, where I think a lot of people in their jobs try to get or you hope that you're going to be reevaluated and get a bump during that time for a special project or something. That's not the way these contracts work.
Thank you for that clarification. Any other comments or questions? Hearing none, all in favor of the superintendent's contract as presented signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same? Okay, everyone, our next board meeting is February 13th, here at regular time. We're adjourned.
Thank you all.